Welcome back. Adelaide, Ndapandula Asheeke is a self-taught chef specializing in true Namibian-style African cuisine and the owner of Adels Kitchen. She now joins us to talk about her entrepreneurial journey, her delicious menu and more. Adel, good evening and welcome to the Daily Roundup.
Good evening. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for being here. I want to start by talking about your journey as an entrepreneur in the, hospitality industry and how Adels Kitchen came to be.
Okay. I'd like to describe Adels Kitchen as a COVID baby.
A COVID baby.
A COVID baby, yes. I founded the business in 2019 and I traded under Adel's Angels because my specialty was angel fish at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously with the demand of the clients, I had to expand the menu and diversify the name. That's how I got Adels Kitchen.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic. And were there any challenges you encountered, through your entrepreneurial journey? That seems to be sort of, a sing-song amongst entrepreneurs when they start out. There's always so many roadblocks and, stumbling blocks that they have to get around and get over. So was that the same for you, or did you have a different journey?
No, it was the same for me. It was hell. My main challenge till date is finding consistent suppliers. And at the time, in the beginning, of course, because I couldn't really afford to employ people to help me, I had to do everything myself. I had to cook, advertise, engage with clients. I literally had to cab hop just so I could deliver food for my clients. Yeah. So yeah. It was a challenge. It still is a challenge. It's a learning
learning curve.
Yes. You never stop learning as an entrepreneur.
And is the industry you're in competitive? And if yes, how so?
I'd like to say I don't have competition. I'd like to believe my own competition is myself. I strive at providing a better service every time I engage with my clients. I obviously found big names in the trade and I have nothing but great respect for them. I think the plate is big enough for us all to eat from.
Yeah. Let's get to the good stuff. What you specialize in your menu. Tell us all about that.
The number one selling item on my menu, the goat heads, we call that the smileys. The locals love it. It's a delicacy. So the goat heads, the pork heads, pork trotters, tripe. I also do serve a Namibian platter. It serves most of our locally sold meats, kapana, chicken feet, chicken gizzards, and borscht, and yeah. And obviously also, by the grace of God, of course, with the grace of God, I managed to add or to sort out my delivery service. So we are now able to also deliver and get the food to our clients on time.
No more cab hopping.
No more cab hopping.
Why traditional African food, Adel, as opposed to, trading in Malay cuisine?
I personally think I have found my niche. I had to conduct a good amount of research and it was a very strategized focus. I think I've learned, obviously through the research that I've done, that a lot of the menus in the industry don't really cater for traditional cuisines, and they're very difficult to find, and they're quite costly sometimes. So I think I decided to venture into that because I had to compare the costs and then the profits. I had to measure and do a lot of calculations. So I thought I was comfortable doing that because besides I am Oshivambu speaking, so I grew up around the food that I have on my menu now.
Fantastic. Adel, there may be a young woman or a young man that's watching, this evening and would like to get in the same line of business as you. What word, or piece of advice would you have for them?
Start where you are, with what you have. Do what you can do. Don't be afraid to start small. You don't need $1 million to start a business. And do not be shy to advertise your business. People are going to judge you, but do what you have to do. And obviously, register your business. That's very important. I don't think that matter is stressed enough. You have to register your business. Get a good financial advisor. You can have a very good idea and a very good business plan, but if you don't have someone to help you manage your finances, then your business is good as nothing.
That is a big, big part of it, financial
Yes.
literacy in businesses.
Definitely.
So true.
You are going to sink.
Adele, thank you so much for joining us this evening. It was absolutely lovely having you with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
That was Adels Asheeke, the owner of Adels Kitchen and Delivery, speaking to us this evening about her love for African cuisine, why she got into the business, and what you need to do to stay relevant.